Everyday expenses are literally climbing right in front of us, right? And let's be honest, that traditional 9 to 5 paycheck, it just doesn't feel as secure as it used to. We all kind of crave a bit more breathing room, more flexibility, and real control of our own time. So, welcome to this explainer. Today we're going to break down exactly how you can realistically make extra money from home entirely online.
If it feels like your everyday expenses are totally outpacing your paycheck, you are definitely not alone. So many people are feeling this exact same squeeze right now. But here's the thing. Instead of chasing those empty promises you see all over the internet, we're going to look at some highly grounded, pragmatic ways to build actual skills for actual money. No fluff, no textbook reading, just a really realistic guide for everyone from total beginners to seasoned pros.
Now, we absolutely have to talk about this comparison because it is crucial. We need to separate the fake get-rich-quick schemes from realistic skill building. You know those fake schemes. They promise zero effort, they demand upfront fees, and they guarantee unusually high returns. No way. Those are classic red flags from fake gurus. Realistic online work, it requires actual time, it focuses on steady growth, and it asks for zero upfront fees just to get started. The honest truth is, building a legitimate online income takes consistency, discipline, and a whole lot of patience. Okay, so here's our agenda for today. First, the online income reality. Then, beginner-friendly remote work, freelancing on top platforms, the AI trading boom, scaling with digital products, and finally, strategy, scams, and success. Let's get right into it. Section 1, the online income reality. So before we jump into the how, we really need to define the what. There is a massive difference between active freelancing and passive income. Active freelancing basically means exchanging your time directly for an hourly or project rate, like editing a video for a client. Passive income, on the other hand, means building systems or assets up front, like digital planners, that require heavy initial work, but then they generate money later on with minimal ongoing effort. Both are totally valid, but they require very different time management strategies, especially if you're balancing them with a 9-to-5 job.
Moving on to Section 2, beginner-friendly remote work.
Now, if you have absolutely zero prior online experience, these are fantastic places to start. We're talking about online surveys on platforms like Swagbucks, jumping into paid focus groups on respondent.io or user interviews, or even offering really basic virtual assistants. Yes, people will actually pay you to do things like digital decluttering, literally organizing their chaotic inbox of 10,000 unread emails. It sounds wild, but it's true. The absolutely crucial point here, though, is setting realistic expectations. These gigs are great for generating some immediate smaller cash while you learn the ropes, but they likely won't replace a full-time paycheck right out of the gate. Section 3, freelancing on top platforms. Once you start offering specific skills like writing, graphic design, or bookkeeping, you really need to know how platform fee structures impact your take-home pay. It's a huge deal. For instance, Upwork charges a flat 10% fee, which makes it great for long-term contracts and milestone projects. Fiverr, well, they take 20%, but it's built around fixed-price service packages, or gigs. Then you have TopTel. They take 0% from you, but they are highly selective, vetting for the top 3% of experts for premium corporate clients. And UseMe offers a 4.99% fee, which is basically ideal for simple global invoicing and secure escrow. You gotta choose the platform that matches your specific goals because those fees add up fast. And honestly, here is the real secret to freelancing success. You have got to build long-term client relationships to escape those race-to-the-bottom bidding wars. Competing solely on cheap pricing, it's exhausting and it's totally unsustainable. The real value actually lies in your soft skills. I'm talking about crystal clear communication, absolute reliability, and consistently delivering on time. Those traits right there are exactly what turn a one-time project into an ongoing, stable income stream.
Section 4, the AI training boom.
$20 to $50 an hour. That is the highly realistic pay range we are seeing right now for cognitive microlabor and AI training. This is a massive modern opportunity. Platforms like Data Annotation, Outlier, and Aligner are paying everyday people who possess strong reading comprehension, domain expertise, and solid reasoning skills. Basically, you're acting as a human in the loop. You're evaluating and correcting AI outputs to make these models smarter and safer. And here's an incredible insider survival strategy directly from our sources. It's called stacking platforms. See, because this is freelance contract work, task availability can fluctuate wildly. By keeping active, approved profiles on multiple sites, you ensure a much steadier flow of work. When one platform goes kind of quiet, you simply log into another. In this game, flexibility is your absolute best asset. But listen, getting accepted isn't exactly a walk in the park. Let's walk through the grueling reality of these assessments. First up, the starter assessment. Usually takes about 1 to 3 hours, testing basic literacy and logic. Then comes the core assessment, which is a 2 to 6 hour gauntlet of critical reasoning where you evaluate complex scenarios. Finally, there are qualification tests, usually 10 to 30 minutes, which give you access to higher paying niche projects. The big takeaway here? These tests filter for accuracy and discipline, not speed. So take your time, double-check your work, and absolutely never use AI to cheat. Seriously, they are literally testing your human reasoning against the AI, so they will definitely catch you. Section 5. Scaling with digital products. All right, this is where we get to explore scalable passive income. Just imagine designing a product one single time and selling it hundreds of times while you're literally fast asleep. It's the dream, right? Well, some of the top-selling Canva templates on Etsy right now include social media post templates, digital planners, mental health journals, ATS-friendly resumes for job seekers, and even wedding invitations. It's all about finding a specific niche where people are more than happy to pay for convenience and great design. When it comes to pricing these templates, $15 to $22 is really the sweet spot. Think about it. Instead of trying to sell a single digital template for $5, bundling a few related templates together massively increases the perceived value for the buyer. It makes your whole shop look way more premium, and honestly, it makes your profit margins so much healthier. Now, if you take only one practical tip away from this section, please let it be this. Only use free Canva elements in your designs. Why does this matter so much? Well, because if you use their paid elements, your buyers will actually need a paid Canva Pro subscription themselves just to download the template without watermarks. Sticking entirely to free elements ensures your designs are accessible to the widest possible audience, which prevents a ton of negative reviews and refund requests. Oh, and remember to create transformative designs. You definitely can't just resell a single stock image and call it a day. Section 6. Strategy, Scams, and Success. The online economy is full of absolutely amazing opportunities, but it definitely has its pitfalls too. So let's equip you with the exact red flags you need to watch out for. Job scams often require upfront fees, they promise unusually high returns for very little work, and they aggressively push you to communicate off-platform. Legitimate platforms, however, charge zero fees to join, they offer very realistic pay rates, and they use secure escrow systems to ensure you actually get paid for your hard work. Always, always protect your personal information online. And of course, we need to be completely transparent about the legal and financial realities here. Online earnings vary widely, and platform rules change all the time. Results are never guaranteed, so you must always do your own careful research. Most importantly, when you do freelance or gig work, you are generally classified as a 1099 independent contractor. And what does that mean? It means you are fully responsible for calculating and paying your own self-employment taxes. This takes real work, true discipline, and genuine responsibility. Well, we've really covered the realistic landscape of online income today, from beginner tasks all the way to AI training and scaling digital products. Finding success in this space absolutely requires a long-term mindset, continuous learning, and dodging those completely unrealistic shortcuts. The tools are out there and the opportunities are very real. So the only question left to ask yourself is, which valuable skill will you start building today?